जीवन्मुक्तिप्रदं देवं क्षमापूर्णं जगद्गुरुं वन्दे परमहंसाख्यं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतं। जीवन्मुक्तिप्रदं देवं क्षमापूर्णं जगद्गुरुं वन्दे परमहंसाख्यं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतम्। आनन्दानुभवास्वादं सर्वरोगनिवारकं वन्दे पापविनाशक्तं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतम्। आनन्दानुभवास्वादं सर्वरोगनिवारकं वन्दे पापविनाशक्तं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतम्। नित्यमुक्तं निर्विकल्पं ध्यानलोकप्रदीपकम्।
పరమహంస నిత్యానంద ఈ శతాబ్దపు మరువలేని పోలికలేని ఒక ఆధ్యాత్మిక శక్తి, ఒక అంతర్జాతీయ సాంఘిక ఆధ్యాత్మిక ప్రభంజనాన్ని స్థాపించిన ఒక అద్భుత శక్తి, వైదిక ధర్మాన్ని పునరుద్ధరించడానికి ఉద్భవించిన ఒక చైతన్య శక్తి. ఆయన అతి పవిత్రమైన తిరువణ్ణామలై క్షేత్రంలో జన్మించారు. ఒక యోగిగా జన్మించి తనలో సహజంగానే పొంగిపొర్లే ఆధ్యాత్మికతను కోట్ల మందికి పంచుతూ స్ఫూర్తినిచ్చే ఒక అమోఘ శక్తి. అతి పురాతనమైన యోగా విద్యలో ప్రావీణ్యం కలిగి ఆధ్యాత్మిక శాస్త్రాన్ని క్షుణ్ణంగా పరిశోధన చేసిన ఒక మహాద్భుతమైన అంతఃప్రపంచపు పరిశోధకులు, ఆత్మజ్ఞానాన్ని ప్రసాదించే గురువులు. ప్రతి సంవత్సరం పరమహంస నిత్యానంద ఆయన జ్ఞానామృతాన్ని, ఆనందం వెదజల్లే ఆయన చిరునవ్వుని, తిరుగులేని ఆయన దీక్ష యొక్క శక్తిని 1 కోటికి పైగా ఉన్న ఆయన శిష్యులకు పంచుతున్నారు. ఇప్పుడు పరమహంస నిత్యానంద మీరు జీవన్ముక్తులుగా జీవించటానికి తోడ్పడే పరిష్కారాలను మీకు అందజేస్తున్నారు. ఒక మరువలేని ఆధ్యాత్మిక అనుభవం కొరకు మమ్మల్ని వెంటనే సంప్రదించండి.
వందే సనాతనం పుణ్యం నిత్యానందాయ స్వాగతం. సర్వధర్మ ప్రణేతారం సచ్చిదానంద రూపిణం వందే సనాతనం పుణ్యం నిత్యానందాయ స్వాగతం. వేద వేదాంత సంవేద్యం దేవదేవీ స్వరూపిణం వందే వటపలాశిస్థం.
యదా హి ధర్మస్య గ్లానిః భవతి భారతః అభ్యుత్థానమధర్మస్య తదాత్మానం సృజామ్యహం. O Bharat, as and when you forget techniques, tools, lifestyle, space and method, knowledge of living enlightenment, and tend to get into the lifestyle of unconsciousness, chaos, in all such situations, I create myself with form and I happen.
Siddhis, mystical or psychic. They are mystical and beyond psychic. Please understand. The word psychic is too ordinary, too small to cover the extraordinary happenings by the Siddhas, extraordinary expressions by the Siddhas. It's a great miracle science, the science of making extraordinary things into reality. Just wanted to give you one example. When they describe a concept itself, they add a technique also into that. There's a beautiful verse by a Siddha from my native place, Edaikadar. நந்தவனத்திலோர் ஆண்டி நாலாறு மாதமாய் குயவனை வேண்டி கொண்டு வந்தானொரு தோண்டி அதை கூத்தாடி கூத்தாடி போட்டு உடை தாண்டி. This is the verse. It looks very funny village verse because the literal meaning is there was a gardener and he's a pauper guy. He went to the pot maker, begged for 10 months, 4 plus 6, 10 months, and finally got one pot to pour water for all these plants. After getting the pot, he came to the garden and he was so excited, enamored by that new pot. He started dancing. Oh, I got a pot, I got a pot, I got a pot. With this pot, I will pour water and all the plants will grow and we will have a lot of vegetables. Dancing, dancing, dancing. In that ecstasy, that fellow finally broke the pot. This is the literal meaning, literal translation. If you look deep, the mystical meaning is your individual consciousness is that gardener. Brahma is the pot maker. 10 months you begged, staying inside your mother's womb, and got the pot, this body. What for? To make a garden, using this pot to pour water and make garden and grow a lot of vegetables. But unfortunately, after landing, you are so excited that you got a body and you jump, oh, I got a body, I got a body, I got a body, and jump around. Forgot the prarabdha for which the body is taken. And jumping around in agamya, collecting this, collecting that, here, there. Finally, break the pot. Means destroy this body. We did not have the body to become enlightened. We begged Brahma again and again and got the body. Just the excitement, we got the body. Running around, running around, running around. Showing it to everybody. See the makeup, see the dress, see how I am, see what I am. Finally, broke the pot itself. And vegetable was never grown. It was never reached anywhere. The first layer meaning is a simple village song. The second layer meaning is the mystical truth. And third layer, important thing. This is what can be revealed only by a person who is in the consciousness of a Siddha. Understand? Only if you experience the consciousness of a Siddha, you will understand a very secret technique. Yes, embedded in this song. If you intellectually look at this song, just a village folk song. Oh, there was a gardener. He went to the pot maker. Because he did not have a pot to pour water for the vegetables, he begged, begged, begged and got the pot, and with that excitement he got the pot, he danced, danced and broke the pot. A village folk song. If you are intellectual, only that much you will understand. If you are a little deeper, if you have a personality of depth, then you can understand the mystical truth expressed in it. You are the consciousness. You go to the Brahma to have a body so that you can make a beautiful garden and grow a lot of vegetables. Finally, you got the pot. But after getting the pot, after assuming the body, you forget what for you got the pot, jump around, glorifying the glory of your pot and keeping it on the head and dancing around all over the garden, and finally break it. Exactly. You all over the world, you run around showing, see what I am having, and finally break it. Over. This is a mystical truth.
కల్పతరు అద్భుతమైన ఆరోగ్యాన్ని ప్రసాదించే దీవెనలను అందుకోండి. అన్ని రకాల అనారోగ్యాలకు గల మూల కారణాలను తొలగించండి. మీలోని శక్తిని 1300% పెంచండి. కల్పతరు అనే ఈ ఒక్కరోజు కార్యక్రమం మీ అనారోగ్యాన్ని తొలగించే శక్తివంతమైన కార్యక్రమం. ఈ కార్యక్రమంలో పాల్గొని ధ్యానం మరియు దీక్ష యొక్క శక్తిని పొందండి. మీలోని కుండలిని శక్తిని మేల్కొల్పి మీ శారీరక మానసిక ఆరోగ్యాన్ని మెరుగుపరిచే అమోఘమైన కార్యక్రమం కల్పతరు. ప్రతి వారాంతములో కల్పతరు కార్యక్రమం బిడిది ఆశ్రమంలో నిర్వహించబడును. మమ్మల్ని సంప్రదించవలసిన చిరునామా నిత్యానంద ధ్యానపీఠం, నిత్యానంద నగర్, బిడది 562109, బెంగళూరు. ఫోన్ చేయవలసిన నంబరు 095500000550 లేదా 096185191701. మా వెబ్సైట్ www.nityananda.org.
अर्चितलिङ्गं निर्मलभाषितशोभितलिङ्गं जन्मज दुःखविनाशकलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि नित्यानन्दलिङ्गम्।
ॐ नमो भगवते रुद्राय नमस्ते रुद्रमन्यवकुतोत इषवे नमः नमस्ते अस्तु धन्वने बाहुभ्यामुदते नमः या च यशः शिवतमा शिवं बभूव ते धनुः शिवा शरव्याया तवतया नो रुद्रमृडय या ते रुद्र शिवा तनोरघोर पापकाशिनी तया नस्तनुहा शन्तमया गिरिशन्ताभिजागशीः या विशुं गिरिशन्तहस्ते बिभष्ट्यस्तवे शिवाङ्गिरित्रतां गुरुमाहि पुंसेः पुरुषं जगते शिवेन वचसा त्वा गिरिशाच्छा वदामसि यथा नः सर्वमिज्जगदयक्ष्मगुं सुमना असत् अद्य वोचदधिभक्ता प्रथमो दैव्यो विशगे अहेहश्च सर्वान् जम्बयन् सर्वाश्च यादुत्राण्यः असौ यस्ताम्रो अरुणपुत बभ्रस्सु मङ्गलः ये चेमागुं रुद्र अभितो दिक्षु श्रुता सहस्रशो वै शागुं भेडयीमहे असव्यो वसर्पति नीलग्रीवो विलोहितः उदैनं गोपा
Third important layer, understand, there is a technique in it. Even Zen use this technique. When you understand this mystical truth, when you are made to understand this mystical truth, for a few seconds you will feel, yes, oh God, right. What he is saying is right. I got the body, but just I run around till it is broken. This is what people do. I am also in the same game. For a few seconds only, not more than that. See, you will not be able to retain that understanding for a longer time because other thoughts will come. It's okay, let us run around as long as the party is there. You will have some other justification. Till the other justification comes, for a few seconds, you will have that clarity. In Siddha tradition, there are three kinds of Vairagya. Markata Vairagya, Garbhagala Vairagya, and Marana Vairagya. Markata Vairagya means the monkey renunciation. See, when a monkey plucks a fruit or something to eat, if a thorn gets into his hands, or if he gets hurt by something, for a few moments, he will have the Vairagya. Because of this fruit only, all these things, I don't want this. But the moment the other fruit falls in his eyes, what will happen? His Vairagya is gone. Markata Vairagya. Second, Garbhagala Vairagya. During the delivery, oh God, it is all because of what? But the moment child is delivered, maybe till the pain gets healed, maybe for 5-6 months, or at the most 1 year, then she is back to the normal life, ready for the next child. This is Garbhagala Vairagya, little more. Third, Maranagala Vairagya. If your close, near or dear one, if they die, that will create a strong impact on you, maybe for 1 full year or 2 full years, sometime even whole life. These 3-level Vairagyas. Usually when this kind of great truths are given to you, any normal man will have only the Markata Vairagya period. Just that monkey renunciation. Just those few moments only it will be there. If you are a evolved seeker, once this small truth will create the Vairagya of Garbhagala Vairagya. But if you are ripe, ready, this very small truth will create a Maranagala Vairagya. Depends on the person. How much these truths create Vairagya differs. There was a great Siddha Pattinattar, just one word. His adopted son wrote in a small palm leaf, Kadatra Usiyum Varadagan Kadavalikke. That Pattinattar was so much possessed about wealth. Whole life is wealth. This guy, he had adopted son. He goes and tells him, it is a whole story, you need to understand the whole story. The adopted son goes for making wealth outside India to different countries, must be Indonesia or Malaysia. That's the way they lived. They go around and make money, wealth. So when that adopted son comes back, all his friends came to the father and said, we all brought diamonds and pearls, your son brought only cow dung cakes in the whole ship. He was completely shaken. My son has become mad or what? He started shouting at him before even seeing. Then he ran to that ship. The son was not there in the ship. He went and broke the cow dung cake. He saw inside completely it was diamond and pearls. He broke every cow dung cake. Everything was filled with diamond and pearl. He thought, oh God, my son is so intelligent. If he keeps inside the cow dung cake and brings it, he doesn't need to pay tax. He's so intelligent. And with this ecstasy and excitement, he runs to the home to see the son. Because son is not in the ship, he expected that son may be sitting in the house. When he came, the wife said, just now he came and he said he wanted to go to the temple, but he gave a small letter for you to read. He said he is going to the temple. This guy was in excitement and he took the letter. Intense excitement about he is the wealthiest man in the world now. His life ambition is achieved. He read that letter. That letter says, even the needle without the ears, see, every needle will have a ear in which you put the thread to sew. That hole is broken, then that needle is no more useful.
ఒక అవతార పురుషుని దివ్య సలహాను నేరుగా పొందాలనుకుంటున్నారా? ఇప్పుడు మీకు పరమహంసతో ముఖాముఖి.
నిత్యానందం, నిత్యానంద హియర్. బాగున్నారా?
పరమహంస నిత్యానంద మరొక్కసారి పోలిక లేని ఒక విభిన్నమైన కానుకను ప్రపంచానికి అందచేస్తున్నారు. ఆయన ఇప్పుడు ప్రతిరోజు ఉదయం ప్రత్యక్ష ప్రసారమయ్యే సత్సంగంలో మీ ప్రశ్నలకి జవాబు ఇవ్వడానికి సిద్ధముగా ఉన్నారు.
మీకు న్యాయం అవుతుంది. No, you ask anything you want in your life. Ask me any boon you want.
ఉదయం 8 గంటలకు మా నంబరు 08027279999కి ఫోన్ చేసే అదృష్టవంతులకు ఆయనతో నేరుగా మాట్లాడే దివ్యమైన అవకాశం దక్కుతుంది. మరియు ఉదయం ప్రత్యక్ష ప్రసారమయ్యే సత్సంగం ntv.nityananda.orgలో చూడగలరు.
And that letter says, even the needle without the ears or without that hole will not, means that even that such an useless object will not come with you till the end, will not show you the ultimate reality. He was shaken. See, in that ultimate excitement, this truth straight away sunk inside the system. And of course, he's an evolved guy. Except this one, there was no other greed or engram in him. Wealth has the capacity of destroying all other engrams, including sexual pleasure. Wealth engram can take away, because it's a complete fantasy, man-made engram. Because it's a man-made engram, that engram can swallow all the natural engrams. That is why people who work in the line of wealth forget everything, all pleasures, family, relationship, everything is forgotten. Even the pleasure which they try to enjoy is almost like a itching and scratching, just for that. That is why all wealthy people are invariably have to be a womanizer. Womanizing and the extraordinary wealth goes hand in hand, especially if you create the wealth. If you are sitting on somebody's wealth, it is not. Fellows who run around wealth, create intense wealth, it's too much. You see, it's like they will not be able to take care of the family. They will not be able to have all other engrams in their life. So they will sacrifice everything just for that. So finally, when they feel the impermanence of the wealth, then they will think, what way I can enjoy, what way I can take the maximum from the world. So then alcohol, womanizing, all the things starts happening. That's all. Anyhow, this guy, all other engrams have disappeared, nothing else. So in that, this one thought, straight away experienced Maranagala Vairagya, left everything, threw everything in the streets. He says, even if I give donation as dana, I look at a person and decide whether to give so much to this fellow or less to this fellow. No. Even dana will make me reconsider and create a kind of an indirect attachment to what I am having. Let it all be thrown in the streets. Let whoever wants take it away. And he throws everything in the street. This fellow got into this Marana Vairagya due to some reason. My grandfather's father. This fellow got into this Marana Gala Vairagya due to some reason. It seems maybe the house situation or something. His name is Kumaraswamy. I've heard about him. So this throwing away things means even if you start giving, distributing as dana, when you are doing dana in between, you may start thinking, I think this fellow is not worthy of this much money. He will not even maintain. Why should I give this much? All right, you have this much. Go, next. And not only that, you will feel like you need to distribute too many people. You will feel that ownership, you are giving. So throwing away is the best. He just throws away everything in the street and disappears. Becomes a great Siddha, Pattinatthar. And he gets a disciple, Bhadragiri. Bhadragiri is the place that king was so inspired by this Pattinatthar. One day he invites him to his kingdom for feast. Pattinatthar says, no, I'll come to your place, but I don't want any feast. I beg and eat in the street. So he goes around. Then he, as usually, gets into the street to beg. One of his close relative, who is in that city, feels so bad that this fellow has become a beggar in the street and the whole family prestige is destroyed, whole family pride has gone, and the king has invited him for feast. This fellow goes to the palace, comes out without eating, again standing in the street for begging. This fellow, if he dies, it will be good for the family. At least the family name will not be spoiled. And it is too much. The family name is getting spoiled. The family pride is getting lost. And all the top society is laughing at us. So he decides to make a food with poison and gives it to him when he comes for begging. When Pattinatthar comes for begging, the food with poison was given to him. And he takes out that food and he sees the Adisesha appearing and saying, don't eat, it is poison. He sees the snake in the food. Appam. Appam is the kind of an idli. So he looks at and throws that in the house and says, what tanvinai tannaichudum, what appam vittaichudum.
కల్పతరు మీలోని కుండలిని శక్తిని తెలుసుకోగల ఒక ప్రత్యేక కార్యక్రమము కల్పతరు. పూర్తిగా ఒకరోజు జరిగే ఈ కార్యక్రమములో ఆరోగ్యకరమైన అద్భుతమైన మార్పును పొందగలరు. అవతారమూర్తి పరమహంస నిత్యానంద స్వామివారి ఆశీస్సులను ప్రత్యేకంగా పొందగల కార్యక్రమం కల్పతరు. కుండలిని అంటే ఏమిటి? కుండలిని అంటే ప్రతి ఒక్కరిలోనూ దాగి ఉన్న అద్భుత శక్తి. కుండలిని శక్తి ఒక ధ్యానోదయమైన గురుదేవుల దీక్షతో చైతన్యపరచవచ్చు. ఈ కుండలిని శక్తి మీ జీవితంలో అన్ని దశలలోనూ అభివృద్ధికరమైన మార్పులను తేగలిగే శక్తి. అది మీలో ఆరోగ్యాన్ని, ఐశ్వర్యాన్ని, విజయాన్ని, ఆనందాన్ని, ఆధ్యాత్మిక ధ్యానోదయాన్ని కలిగిస్తుంది. ప్రతి వారాంతములో కల్పతరు కార్యక్రమం బిడిది ఆశ్రమంలో నిర్వహించబడును. మమ్మల్ని సంప్రదించవలసిన చిరునామా నిత్యానంద ధ్యానపీఠం, నిత్యానంద నగర్, బిడది 562109, బెంగళూరు. ఫోన్ చేయవలసిన నంబరు 095500000550 లేదా 096185190701. మా వెబ్సైట్ www.nityananda.org.
to Pattinatthar in the form of a sadhu and asked that sadhu, asked the Pattinatthar, I am a sadhu, please give me food. Pattinatthar said, Arey, I am a beggar. I myself a beggar. But I know there is a grihastha in the other entrance of a temple. You go and take food from him. He is a grihastha. You can take food from him. This sadhu slowly goes to that Bhadragiriya, that king, ex-king and now beggar, present beggar. And he says, please give me food. I am a beggar. The king says, no, I am a sadhu. I don't have anything. No. Your guru is sitting in the other side entrance of the temple. He told me, he is a sadhu. You are a grihastha. I can get food from you. Then the hit on the Bhadragiriyar. He gets the message. And again he experiences the ultimate Maranagala Vairagya. Then he says, oh God, Tiruvodum Derunayum enai samsari akkiyado. Exact meaning of the word is, this mud pot to eat and the street dog which eats my remaining, this too has made me a grihastha. This too has made me a the man with bondage. I lost my sannyasud just because of this too. And he throws that mud pot, and unfortunately that mud pot goes and falls on the head of the dog and both die. Mud pot gets broken and the dog dies. He gets a click. The dog goes and takes birth as the daughter of the Kasi Raja. When the Kasi Raja was about to give her into marriage, the age of 18, she remembers and says, no, I have a guru who brought me up. I belong to him. Go and hand me over to him and he will show me the liberation. I don't want to get married. Then Kasi Raja verifies all her memories. When all the memories were right, he decides, oh God, nothing can be done. He brings the daughter and puts her in front of the king, the ex-king. The ex-king says, oh my daughter, come on, because he brought her up. Come on. He takes the ex-dog and present princess to the Bhadragiri, to the Pattinatthar, and says, she ate what I ate, that remaining I know. But sometime she ate the food from you also. Somebody who had food from your remaining, it's called Uchishta, means the Guru's remaining. After the Guru ate that prasadam, somebody ate your prasadam, can they have one more birth? Is it your Leela? What kind of a sannyasi you are? If you claim, if you think you are what you are claiming, how can the dog have one more birth? Then Pattinatthar laughs. The story says, he laughs and takes the feet dust from his feet and blows on both the king and the princess, and both of them became enlightened. In the story I wanted to highlight 2 points. One, the Pattinattar's Vairagya, and the second, the king's Vairagya in 2 spots. In this song which I was describing, there is a technique to make the Markada Vairagya into Garbhagala Vairagya and Garbhagala Vairagya into Marana Vairagya. You may think how? When first this understanding was given to you, you may have Markada Vairagya. Means for 5-6 minutes you will contemplate. Yes, true. Right, you see. All these fellows, they run around, finally break the body, nothing else. What is the achievement? You may make lakhs of crores swindling the country, destroy all your enemies and collect all the wealth only for your family, have one wife in every street. Finally what will happen? You will die. Maybe somebody will keep a statue for you as a toilet for crows in the Marina Beach. Nothing else. You will start contemplating. You will start thinking. That Margada Vairagya period,